Checkmate.
And then he maxed out the General Lee with 66,000 horsepower.
Now I am sponsoring freaking phenomenal flooring, whatever, I don't know. Oh, when's the last time you ate steak?
2 minutes ago, why?
Besides that.
A few days ago.
Oh my god.
Why?
I don't know. Wondering.
Wait, Jack, what's that song called on YouTube?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The one where we played at my house. Remember?
Hello and welcome,
really
everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Phoenix Suns as they go up against the Indiana Pacers.
I sneezed.
Taking a look at the Pacers. In their last game, they got what they were looking for. Their first win of the season after opening with 3 consecutive losses.
Okay.
And here in the early going, some teams already fulfilling their potential, while others struggling out of the gate.
Wait.
Check, how big a deal are these initial outcomes?
Let me tell you something. I hated losing, period. It didn't matter if it was early, late, whatever. I expected to win every time out.
Well, the reality is you have 82 games. So if you get too high or too low in your little valleys or your peaks, you're going to be in big trouble. But every loss and every win does affect home court advantage.
Yes, it is. Okay, what's after pyramid?
It's not pyramid.
Okay, what's after the power? What's after that?
Gleaming over the Valley of the Sun here in Phoenix, Arizona.
It's just like that.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it
going
with NBA action on 2K
PYRAMID
Sports. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and
I
Greg
have
Anthony.
secrets of Egyptian pyramids
Standing for
in
Phoenix, the loss to the Lakers.
The inability to make threes in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Stoudemire's checked in for Alex Land. Lure comes in for Mirza.
Accidentally turn this up.
Noah. There, now they can't hear you, which is amazing.
Booker, he's checked in for Warren. And Cole subbed in for Gary Neal. The Pacers also changing it up. Mahimi comes in for Turner. And it's Hill in for Nicholson.
No.
Hill passes to Hill. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bledsoe with he's picked up by Hill. Back to Bledsoe. Uncovered. Buries the jump shot.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Oh my God.
Hill against Bledsoe. Hill kicks to George. And it's Lure with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Stoudemire.
No, you missed.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's Hill, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Stoudemire, and it's good. One through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Indiana also making some changes. C.J. Miles comes in for George. And Ty Lawson subbed in for George Hill. Well, Doris, an interesting game. Moments ago, you had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. What do you have to say?
I asked him what the main reason was for the disappointing record so far. He said, it's not that easy to put a finger on, but we seem to lack that killer instinct. We don't have the confidence to finish teams off, even when we've got them on the ropes. Let's see if they can change their luck tonight, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the arm.
Indiana leading.
No.
Now Lawson.
This is why I kind of like they can't hear you. I really hope they can.
Stoudemire grabs the board.
God,
the
I'm gonna have to like edit it. I'm gonna have to edit this volume more.
7 of 14 for the game.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Hill a screen on Knight. And Lawson with the drive. And Hill throws it down.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about.
Making a change here. Chandler's checked in. The Suns have gone 8 of 15 from the field. Shooting 80%.
What was that?
Stolen by Miles.
Pretty cool. Keep it on.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock.
Pass it to him.
Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Chandler. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Indiana out in front, up 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
JoJo's right next to you.
And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room.
Players do the policing. Coach sets a standard, but players individually call out other players. You know, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, you know, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this, Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make the Suns with a completely new group on the floor? So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miami's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for Nicholson. C.J. Miles is checked in for George. And it's on Lewis. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Booker in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Cole dishes to Bledsoe.
What is that around?
Pass to Cole. Stoudemire kicks to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Passes it to Cole. From beyond the arc. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 3 rebounds now in this one. That's good for Miles on the assist from Monte Ellis. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Cole kicks to Booker. Bledsoe outside. To the inside.
You stupid.
Not you, Noah. Bledsoe against Hill. Ellis can't get it to go. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Offensive rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pick up by Hill. 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. There's a good screen. Hill with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Miles. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Oh, shut up.
Cole, the pass to Booker. Bledsoe right side. Here's Cole. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Cole's got his second bucket. There's 45 seconds left in the first half.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
And it's Hill penetrating. Phoenix grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, Noah.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Miles. Finished off the break. Miles has got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting in.
Bledsoe dishes to Cole.
Like
and the 3 off target. Hill with it. Ellis outside.
Let him make it.
And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
Oh, God, I think that's Michael. Noah. Noah.
Hey, guys.
The second half just about to get going here.
Noah.
What a game for Ellis.
Noah.
And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Booker comes in for Warren. Cole's checked in for Gary Neal. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. Then for the Pacers, Hill, he's checked in for Andrew Nicholson. And it's Lawson in for Hill. And so in the game for the Pacers, Lawson out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Turner. And it's Hill in at the 4 slot. Hill sets the screen for Lawson. Now the feed to George. Offensive rebound, Turner.
No.
They shoot again. He lays it in. Turner's got 8 points.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
No, I didn't mean to shoot.
And it's Cole missing. Indiana leading by 10. And George, here we go.
That was the glitchiest thing I ever saw.
On the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Stoudemire's checked in for Phoenix. Mahinmi's checked in for Indiana. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Knight kicks to Cole. Chandler, the pass to Stoudemire. Here's Cole. Phoenix, no good that time either.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Okay, I thought that was my call.
Lawson against Knight. Outside Hill. The pass to Lawson. Lets it go from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
That doesn't go either for Lawson.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Knight dishes to Cole. Chandler right side.
Oh,
and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish. So still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And the Suns making a change here. Lewis checked in. Stoudemire with the screen. Knight kicks to Cole.
Come on. I hate you so much.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah. Big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Hey, good.
Knight passes to Cole. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep.
Come on, Brandon.
Noah.
What? He shoots, he misses.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Pacers up by 10. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Indiana leading by 10. They've got Warren. Gary Neal is out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Feeds to Cole. He kicks it to Land. The dish to Cole. Shoots. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Nicholson's checked in for Ian Mahimi. Here's Hill. And that's an intentional foul.
Why?
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
Wow.
Jeez. Clark, no room for error
Kevin,
here.
got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Warren dishes to Cole. Kicks to Land. He feeds it to Cole. 6 to shoot. Rebound Hill. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
He can't be happy about it, but honestly, at this point, the game's probably out of reach anyway.
That was up the whole game from fouls. Well, 10 seconds.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6.
Why'd you call a timeout? Jesus, I mental.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Carries it from outside.
That was nice. That was really nice.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Why do I pass it in? Oh my God.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Neal kicks to Bledsoe. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
He could have got a shot off.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them.
The camera.
They turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing
Turn
by
that down.
courtside.
Well, Paul, what do you take away from a win like tonight in terms of what you need to continue doing
Come on,
as a team
Suns.
to play at your best?
We just keep playing consistent. We
that
just
out.
keep executing offensively. We know
No, I did hear. Hold up. Yeah, I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Well, hold up. We just got to take care of the ball and make plays.
Paul, thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Okay, just next game. Next game is dedicated.
Hi
to
again,
you,
everybody.
bro.
This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Next game.
Monte Ellis, just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Okay, I'm done. Shut up. No, I'm not even gonna take three round shots. You know what? One shot. When I make my first three, I will feel happy. Okay, let's go. Go-karting? Oh yeah, I'll go go-karting right now. This is your first 50,000 fans for a goal. That's
it's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. And for Oklahoma City, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up tempo,
can I please skip already?
It brings you back to the roots.
I don't want to listen to two people talk when they don't know about what they're talking about.
If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping.
We're talking about a different sport.
Plays. They're going up and down.
Don't yell at me.
The high-risers of the Oklahoma City Business District gleaming in the early evening light. Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake.
These jerseys are amazing.
We're all set to bring you NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We take a look at the Suns. It's been a bit of a slow start for the season. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Ken Bazemore comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Gerald Green. Phoenix making some changes. On the court for the Suns, Cole in a two-guard. Booker out there with John Lewis. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Stoudemire in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Stoudemire. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. And there's the lay-in. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Cole.
What you got? What you got? What you got?
And in it goes. The Thunder leading by 3. And here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air. And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to Indiana.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Suck at layups. Really
bad. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Wasted no time on that one.
Running it right down their throats. 3 straight buckets in transition.
Yeah, and they're paying the price right now for the lackluster defense. For me, that's inexcusable.
Come on. A nice shot.
Good job.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. Pass to Durant. From about 19 feet. Again, Durant missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
The Thunder have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3, and the first one drops. And Phoenix making a change here.
My name is here too.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Or no.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. They're up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
Why are you showing the Canadian flag? We're in Oakland.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18? That's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And the first quarter is in the books.
Me for more steak, didn't you?
What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounding. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns.
Okay, I might quit.
He's in a shooting guard. Mirza's over the job there with Warren, and it's Chandler, and it's Bledsoe in at the point guard. Payne gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on.
Okay, I'm done. Goodbye, everybody.